RealAgriculture.com's coverage of Cropweek 2012 in Saskatoon is brought to you by Nodulator XL, accelerated performance, accelerated yield, and Cantera Seeds, yes you can, and FarmLink Marketing Solutions, market analysis works.
All right, Ryan, what are we looking at here? You've had a crowd of farmers around you for quite a while, so
Yep.
what are they excited about here?
Well, what we're looking at is the new 2012 Tier 4 Case IH Combine. The model we have here is the 8230, and there's a few features on it that most of the guys are really excited about. And one of them that you're kind of pointing at right now is the new unload auger. We redesigned the unload system, and basically we made it a little bit larger and a little bit quicker. So we're looking at unload times of 4 bushels per second on the 8230 and 4.5 bushels per second on the 9230. That's up from 3.2 bushels per second on the previous year's models. So that's one of the biggest changes, is it's quicker, there's a heavier duty drive. We've come up with a new option to be able to shut off the cross augers in the grain tank and unload the unload tube, because we are looking at an auger that's long enough to hit the grain cart with a 45-foot head. So that's roughly 30 feet from the center of the cab to the end of the auger, and we're looking at quite a bit of weight. So we redesigned the system to be able to shut off the cross augers and unload the unload tube. That's one of the biggest updates we had this year, and it's one of the things that we were really kind of lagging behind on some of our competitors was unload rate. So we remedied that for this year. The other thing that everybody's asking about this year is the Tier 4 portion of our combine, and 2012 will be the first year that we're going with Tier 4 technology on our combine. It'll be the SCR technology. And basically what that has allowed us to do is take all of the emission standards off the engine and put them in the exhaust. There's no more recycling exhaust gases, no more retarding the timing on the engine. We're tuning that engine for power, and we're taking care of everything after the exhaust. So that's allowed us to increase fuel economy, decrease fuel costs, increase horsepower, and it's also allowed us to change our torque curve to a more vertical curve, which gives us more available horsepower at a higher RPM level. So all good changes. We're very excited about that. We've gone away from the EGR system, mainly because it will not meet the Tier 4B emission standards in 2014, and that's one of the biggest things as well. This way we don't have to make another change in 2014. We've already got the technology on the combine, and we can leave it there. One of the largest, I guess the number 3, one of the largest updates is the new air intake system. Some of the farmers had some issues in the past with our air intake system. We've updated it, and we've come with a campaign that everyone's very excited about, and that's made a lot of happy farmers this year. And the last thing, one of the last 2 things, is the spreader system's redesigned. We've changed the dynamics on the back end of the combine to allow better flow from the rotor through the chopper and out the spreaders. We're keeping the dust away from the back end of the combine a little bit more, and we're looking at more adjustable spreader system on the combine. So that gives farmers more of an option on spreading their residue. With no-till technology these days, spreading the residue is very important, and this allows guys to fine-tune it the way they want to see it. And the last thing, the last big update on this combine is the Pro 700 monitor. Same software as the Pro 600, but a smaller, lighter design with the same size screen, as well as a faster computer and more memory. Memory transfer or data transfer will be done through a USB stick, and we also have 3 camera inputs into the monitor. So a few more options for this year, and a lot of excitement around the new combine.
Awesome, thanks.
No problem.